Hello everyone, my name is Christos Pittis and I am a Dynamics 365 consultant. Dynamics 365 is a business management solution for small and mid-sized organizations that automates and streamlines business processes and helps you manage your business. Dynamics 365 Business Central has just launched. Therefore, the goal of this episode is to demonstrate how to integrate Dynamics 365 for sales with Dynamics 365 Business Central using native tools. Go to Office Portal admin site and use your admin user to sign in. I'm going to go ahead and start by showing you how to find the URL addresses for your applications through Portal Office Admin. In my scenario, I'm going to be using the following URL addresses. The format of the dynamic CRM online organization URL describes the data center location. As such, the standard format is as follows. Scroll down and click the admin button. Click the Dynamics 365 option. In real life, you're most probably going to have two instances, production and sandbox. A sandbox instance is any non-production instance for Dynamics 365 online, isolated from production. A sandbox instance is a place to develop and test application changes with low risk safely. Select the production instance and click Open. Copy the URL in the address bar and share with active users. Copy and share URL, best practice is to bookmark it as well. Great, now let us open Dynamics 365 Business Central. Please have in mind that if you have two different admin accounts for your applications, you must use different browsers, one for each application. Alternatively, you can use the same browser, but the one must go in private mode. Before we get started with using the apps, we need to make sure we have all the necessary setups in place. Go to Portal Office Admin and visit the Active Users page. In this page, you can see the active user I used to sign in and function. This is the admin user where I originally set up Dynamics 365 for sales and for Business Central, the same admin user in both applications. You need to have access to the following products: Dynamics 365 for Financials and Dynamics 365 for Sales Enterprise Edition. I also need to create another user called Interface User. If I don't create two users, I will run into problems with the synchronization process and it won't work properly. Once that is done, switch back to your Dynamics 365 for Business Central application. Click on Search and type 365. As you can see, the Microsoft Dynamics 365 connection setup page is not there. Therefore, we need to change the user experience to Premium first. Search for company information instead and click on it. Scroll down to the user experience fast tab and change it to Premium. Now you see there is Microsoft Dynamics 365 for Sales connection setup and click on it. Click the Assist Step Setup at the top. Paste the Dynamics 365 for Sales URL and click Next. The connection setup is to specify the user for the synchronization between the two services. Enter the integration user. Once that is entered, you can click Finish. The next window will prompt you to enter the admin user, which is not appear here because I have done it already. The system will work on getting this connection ready. You can choose to map salespeople or you can leave it for later. Before we go ahead and discuss it further, you are advised to test the connection. Click Test Connection and you should receive a success message. Now let's explain a few things about integration table mappings. In the integration table mappings page, you can see the types of integration synchronization job queue entries that are available. If you scroll to the right, you shall see a field named synchronization only coupled records. What that does, it matches data in both applications. In simple words, if you have an account in Dynamics 365 for sales and the same account exists in Dynamics 365 for Business Central, you most probably want to couple them together to avoid having duplicates and mismatches. In the synchronized job queue entries, if integrations are scheduled to run, the status will change to ready. In the far right, there is a number of minutes between runs field and you can change it in two ways. Set the job to on hold, make changes and set it back to ready, or make the changes and then restart the job. Go back to integration table mappings page. Contacts and customers direction is bidirectional. What that means is that contacts and customers can be sent and received in both applications. Let me start with customers first. The system will not take all accounts from CRM, but only active ones with relationship type set to customer. Additionally, if you want to create customers in Dynamics 365 for Business Central automatically, you can use customer templates. Go ahead and create a new one. Search for Setup Customer Vendor Item Templates. In my example, I opened the business to business customer bank template. And I will use the one I created some time ago, create Cust 1. Go back to integration table mappings page and put the newly created template in the table config template code field. Additionally, in this scenario, I don't have customers in both applications that I want to couple. Therefore, I'm removing the check mark in the synchronize only coupled records field. Now let's check what we have in both applications before we activate synchronization. Let's find the customer's job and set it to ready and wait for a few minutes and then check the log entries page. If the job has run successfully, you can then check the customers list again. You should be able to see new customers coming through.